tired of spending a lot of damn money and getting absolutely nothing you was hoping to get? Head on over to MrMuckCoin.com for the cheapest, safest, most reliable coins in the community. Use code GS for 20% off your purchase. Don't forget you can also purchase training there as well. Link is available in the description.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Jez. Welcome back to another Madden 19 video. Hopefully, you guys are doing fantastic, man. We are about to go on ahead and showcase the new Team of the Week that was released today. So, they finally got something right. Finally, right? Team of the Week has been buns since the beginning of time, right? And we know this. But they finally got something right. Like, Derrick Henry had a monster game. Thus, he was rewarded. Kittle had a monster game. Therefore, he was rewarded. Fuller, I'm not really sure what he did. I'll be honest. Not really sure what he did. But I know these two had, like, the best performances of the week. And then they got a Team of the Week card. Would you look at that? That's how it should work. Let's go ahead and let's take a look, though, and see all the other players that got Team of the Week cards. So, we got a 87 Stills. We got a 87 Randall. 86 Ware. 86 Whitehead. 83 Drocky. 80 Calvin Pierre. He's got 19 names, man. Y'all know his name, man. My man KPL. We got my man Zach, OJ. We got my man Donta, Curtis, Zach, and Bashard. All these guys were able to get Team of the Week. Excuse me, I take a sip of this delicious Sprite Zero. A crisp lemon lime flavor. 0 calories. Thirst. Refreshing. Thirst quenching. Just listen to the after. Oh, man. And you listening to this? If you wanted a Sprite Zero, I wouldn't tell you go get a Sprite Zero. I wouldn't say go cool yourself down with the delicious crisp lemon lime taste of a Sprite 0 Calorie Zero. I wouldn't tell you that a Sprite Zero tastes just as identical as a regular Sprite, minus the calories, minus the sugar. And some people say, but that's bad for you. So it's breathing air. There's a lot of pollution in that air, but you still breathing, huh? You still alive, huh? Well, this Sprite Zero ain't going nowhere, baby girl. It's refreshing. So, anyways. Kittle obviously had a great week. Almost broke the record for most receiving yards for a tight end in the history of the NFL. I believe Shannon Sharp owns the record. And I believe he wasn't too far behind that. And then Derrick Henry just exploded. 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. Let's go on ahead. Let's take a look at the two bosses, including the 2 heroes and then the boss. So we're going to go Team of the Week. Who was I looking up here? Oh, this is yesterday when I purchased the Jalen Ramsey because I had training on my other account. That's what I do. I just purchase training. Well, I have training on my farm account. Can't do anything with it. So I purchased 2 power-up Ramsey. I power them up to 87 overall. And then I put both of those into a pack and I get an 88 overall pack. And I pull DeAndre Hopkins that go for like 60K. I'll take the 60K over the training that I literally can't do anything with on my farm account. So, weekly Team of the Week. Quality. First, let's look at the big shebang though. Take a look at the big boy Derrick Henry. Right now, you can be yours for all of 500K. I'm going to go ahead and do a comparison real quick one time. So he has 92 speed. He doesn't have a power-up, though. So that right there just means that he is unable to go on ahead and, get +1. At least I don't believe he has a power-up. I don't think so, right? Because T.Y. Hilton he does not have a power-up. So I would like to think eventually, though, he'll be able to have one. And if he had a power-up, now we're looking at potentially one of the best running backs in the game, because he would be maxed out at a potential 96 speed, because he would go up to 93, and then if you got sprinter tier 3 on top of Coach Madden, like now we cook with some juice, and his trucking is 95, his break tackle is 89, his elusiveness is 84, carrying at 95. The card just looks like a monster. And Derrick Henry cards usually play pretty glitchy. Like, they usually play pretty well. So I can see that card just being a monster. All right, now we're going to look at Kittle. And then we're going to go on ahead and take a look at... Oh, I think I passed him, right? Fuller. Here goes Fuller right here. 92 overall. Again, no power up. 93 speed. Like, that's great speed. And if he had a power up, we're looking at 96 speed. 87 zone, 90 man, 86 play rec, 91 jumping, 91 agility, 93 acceleration with a press of 90. So he looks definitely like a physical back. 6 foot, so he's got, pretty decent height. Take a look at his block shedding and stuff. 48 block shed, which is Dion-like, so you can't really depend on him too much for block shedding, even though he's very physical with high press. But, not a card I would really get unless I'm getting Derrick Henry, but, that's just me. But let's take a look at my man Kittle. Let's take a look at my main man George Kittle, who definitely needs a power. 91 speed. So that means if this man had a power up, we're looking at 95 speed tight end. Whew, he needs one, man. 77 strength, 93 catching, 90 catching traffic, 93 spec catch, 87 short, 84 medium with a run block of 77. That's really the only thing preventing me from getting the Kittle is the fact that his run block really isn't high. And you guys know I center my team around run blocking. I need people that can run block because I run. And I run the ball a lot. And when you run the ball as much as I do, you need people to go on ahead and seal them edges, hold those blocks to create rushing lanes for you. And unfortunately, he just doesn't really do that too well at 77 run block. I mean, 77 run block is not the worst. If we go on ahead and we put zone run on him, we get that up to an 80, which is definitely not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't want you to think he's not going to be able to hold blocks for you. He's definitely going to hold blocks. But, I need more often than not. Shockey has 81 run block, and he doesn't see my field when he's run block, when I'm running the ball. He's my pass catching receiver at the tight end spot. I put Unk there because his run block is, 89 with zone run. Henry's a 90, and Delaney's a 87. So those guys run blocking are really well. And then I put Jeremy Shockey at tight end on top of my pistol bunch. So that's why we going ahead and that's how we set that stuff up. But, I mean, he needs a power-up, though. He definitely needs a power-up. Hopefully that's something that he can get soon because he definitely needs one. Definitely needs one. But the speed makes you want to, as a pass-catching tight end, you would have to think that this young man is going to be one of the best catching tight ends in the game. 91 speed is going to be very difficult to keep up with. That's just so fast. And then I don't think you can put sprinter on him. I think you only can do sprinter on cards you power up. I'm not sure. Maybe you can. I'm really not sure. You guys can leave in the comment section if you can. But nonetheless, 92 speed he would have with me at the minimum because of Coach Madden. His spec catch is great. He's got great, fantastic height. Running routes, this card is going to be a goon. Going to be a goon. And actually might end up scooping him up instead of Shockey. Because Shockey isn't my run blocker. He's just there to run routes for me. And Kittle, just way more speed, more spec catch. And just looks like someone who's going to be able to just be an absolute goon when it comes to running routes. So actually might pick up Kittle, and Shockey might actually hit the bench. That's actually what might be the move. But hopefully you guys are looking forward to the Team of the Week content. In my opinion, they got it right. 2 guys had great performances, and I'll tell you the rest of my thoughts after I take a delicious taste of the 0-calorie lemon lime, 100% all natural flavor, 0 caffeine Sprite Zero. Man, that's good. This stuff, all jokes aside, this stuff has really helped me lose the weight that I have lost, since I've been dieting. Because I've been drinking soda all my life. I know I shouldn't. I know you don't need to tell me. I know I need to get off of it, but I just need the flavor. I just need something that tastes good. And diet sodas are allowed in the Nutrisystem diet, so Sprite Zero. There's only a handful of diet sodas that are actually really, really, really good. Sprite Zero is one of them. To me, there's just not that much of a difference between that and Sprite. And Diet Dr. Pepper is another one because that one tastes really, really, really similar to me, in my opinion. To me, yeah, the Team of the Week, they finally got it right because there's been weeks where people would go on ahead and get cards, and he would go on ahead, like people would have great performances and they wouldn't get a card. Like, you got to be kidding me. Like, what's this guy clearly had the best week, but he's not getting a card. This week they got it right. Kittle and also Derrick Henry, fantastic weeks, fantastic performances, and they got rewarded in Ultimate Team. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. I don't care if they have a previous card that's not, allowing a jump up like that. Like, let's just say for tight end, let's say Austin Hooper. Let's say his highest card is a 79. I don't know if he has another card. I don't know if he does. I don't got him. But let's say 79 overall is his highest overall card, right? And let's say he had the exact same week Kittle had. Give him a 92. Like, he doesn't progressively have to go to 85, then 87 Snow Beast, and then an 89 Mutt Hero 2, and then a 91, Thanksgiving Harvest January Super Bowl player. Like, if they deserve it, let them get the cards, man. It's your boy Jess. We're going to go ahead and have a signing out. They finally got it right. Until next time. Peace.